Hi and welcome, Kat from Sacred Soul Rising. So, are you on the twin flame journey? It's confusing. Or are you just in a codependent relationship? Are you with, or were you with, an anxious avoidant? Or is this just a limerence relationship? Oh my goodness, Kat. I need to now search out what does even limerence mean? Because now you've just added something else into the whole mix of mess which is going on. You will know if you are truly on this journey, and there is three things that happen. Three things that happen to all twin flames. Now, here's the thing. If these do not happen to you, you probably aren't on a twin flame journey. Now, nobody talks about what do you do then if you're not on a twin flame journey? If you're not on a twin flame journey, maybe you need to look deeper into, do you have codependency? Maybe you need to look deeper into limerence. But if these three things happen to you, then you are for sure on a twin flame journey, which is a spiritual journey. A spiritual journey of self-mastery, a spiritual journey of walking your path of enlightenment, learning how to work with your kundalini and energy that is rising up and stepping into your sovereignty. Here's the thing. Divine masculine comes in to activate you, but at that point, you are then catapulted into your awakening journey. It's chaotic. It feels like nothing else you have ever gone through in your life. Everything will start falling apart. You will barely be able to function. Those aren't the key signs, though. I want to go even deeper to really, so you can check in with yourself. Are you truly on this journey? Because let's face it, there's lots of stuff out there. There's lots of confusing stuff. And by the time you've finished, you're like, do I do this? Do I do that? Where do I go? I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out of this pickle I'm in. And the love of my life is now left me. How do I shift through this? First of all, you now need to check, are you truly on a journey, the twin flame journey? These three things will happen to you. The first is a kundalini activation. You will feel this energy rising up within you. Now, for some of you, it may feel subtle. For others, it will feel like you have got a steam train pulsing through your energy. You will feel all this energy rising up, and sometimes it can feel very sexual. Sometimes it will feel like massive oscillations and you'll feel deep emotion. Remember, when you're going through a kundalini, it is activating your life force energy. So each one of your chakras. And most people go, oh, chakras, aren't they lovely? Chakras are just there just to put some nice crystals on and let's just have a chakra healing. If you're going through a kundalini activation, you will know it. If you're truly on this journey, you will know it. It will feel the energy will feel really strong and really powerful. Now, as I say, it can feel subtle, but you will still feel the energy pulsing up through your body. Why is that? Why do you get a kundalini on this journey? Why are you activated? Because we know that we go through a spiritual awakening. We know our core wounds are activated. And if you're wanting to know more about those, I've done loads of videos on them. We know that our heart chakra is activated on this journey, but the kundalini is your life force energy. It is Shakti energy and it awakens on this journey. Why is it awakening? It is awakening you back to your original soul blueprint, who you came here to be. You cannot bullshit kundalini energy. You cannot avoid kundalini energy. You cannot go, I'm just turning my back and just carrying on with my normal matrix life. Once kundalini is activated, once Shakti is starting to dance through your chakras, every fear, every abandonment feeling, every betrayal, every lack, of not feeling enough, of not feeling good enough, will be staring you in the face. Why is that? The reason why is because you are shifting into a multidimensional being. You are shifting into a higher state of consciousness. First of all, you have to let go of all those lower frequencies, those lower energies that have been working in your systems and in your chakra systems to make them a little bit sluggish. So once you start to work with that energy instead of fighting it, then the journey really starts to change. So number 1 is a Kundalini. Number 2 are your spiritual gifts activated. Suddenly, you'll be able to walk into a room and understand the underlying energy. You will start to hear your spirit guides. You will start to just know things before it even happens. And you'll be quite confused by it all. You will suddenly have this need and this desire, and you'll be trying to figure it out, and you'll probably be drawn to psychics, to mediums, to tarot, to oracle, to crystals. You'll be drawn to this first of all. I want to say that even though I have them all over my house, that is metaphysical. This journey even goes beyond that. You have direct dial to divine source energy. You may call it God, you may call it divine, you may call it goddess energy, you may call it just source itself. You have direct access to this energy and frequency. Divine will be communicating with you. And I want to say, when divine communicates, for anybody who's been on their spiritual journey a long time, for anybody who's been working with spirit guides a long time, suddenly, instead of a communication going backwards and forwards with your spirit guide of, they've got this feeling, or they, maybe you're communicating about somebody else in the room with your spirit guide, and they'll give you clues and you'll mention it to the person. They'll go, oh my goodness. When you're working with divine source energy, it does not come through as separate to you. It is you. So you will just have this knowing. You won't question it. It will just be, that is the way. And it can feel really strange. You will start to hear things. You will just have this seeing it before you actually see it with the physical eyes. That third eye is really activated. So your clairs get really activated, and your spiritual gifts. So number 1 is Kundalini. Number 2 is your spiritual gifts. You will be drawn to healing. You will want to work, and you'll be really drawn to Mother Earth and to animals and to nature. That's where you'll feel your soul feeding and your soul connecting in Mother Earth, out in nature, connecting. Suddenly the sun will feel brighter, the grass will look greener, the ocean will whisper to you, and the birds will sing the most beautiful song. You'll be able to, watch a butterfly and understand a butterfly at its very core. It is really wicked when your spiritual gifts get really activated and you're like, is anybody seeing what I'm seeing? And everybody's just going around their normal sleepy matrix way, and suddenly you're seeing the world in a whole different dimension. So Kundalini, psychic gifts. The next one, the third one, is you start to be able to manifest. And manifest in a way of, not in the way of, I desire this, or I dream of this and suddenly it's there. You will start to manifest a dream life. A dream life that you never even knew existed. Things that maybe you thought about as a child, wow. And in that sort of dreamy state that you've thought about it as a child, but you then let go of it through your teens, 20s, 30s, even 40s. And suddenly you're then living it and you're like, how did I even get here? The reason why is you shift into a magnetic frequency. You shift into a higher state of consciousness. And as that Kundalini, that Shakti energy is shifting out and releasing, and the more that you align with soul, the more that you align with your life force energy, the more you shift into manifesting frequency. manifesting frequency is so cool on this journey. You start to really manifest a life. And at that point, here is the key though. At that point, you stop wanting and needing anything. You realize that you are everything and nothing all at the same point. And so you have shifted into a frequency of oneness. You have shifted into a higher state of consciousness, and you really start to really magnetically bring everything in, but on a soul vibration, on a manifesting frequency. Not long after this, often the twin flame starts to show up too. And at that point, you're like, how is this suddenly from being in that place of dark night of the soul, of feeling like my whole world is crumbling apart, suddenly now I've started to let go of all that. I realize what the journey truly is, which is about my spiritual journey. I'm really aligning with my soul and shifting into a higher state of consciousness. And suddenly now everything is starting to drop into place. And this is when people will often reach out to me and go, Kat, I really want to take the journey to oneness, because that course teaches you how to work with your spiritual gifts. It teaches you how to grow a soul-led business, not on the old template, and on the new template, the new earth. You see, everything that is happening to you is there to project you forward. This journey was not there happening by mistake. Your soul knew that you were ready, and that is why divine masculine came in to activate you. As you shift, more as the more spiritual twin, they shift. And as you shift, they shift. And as you shift into that higher frequency, that higher consciousness, you're able to hold your frequency in a neutral, stable state. And at that point, that is normally when divine masculine is no longer running, is no longer going anywhere. You are able to hold your own frequency, and able to hold your own frequency, so is divine masculine, because you are one soul. If you need to understand this journey, and this journey, does have things that you need to do on it, really starting to align with that Kundalini energy. That is the key to the journey. And when you start to really see that this journey is a gift for divine feminine and divine masculine, because it aligns you with your true soul essence, your true soul signature. Once you shift into that, the whole journey starts to change. You shift out of pain. You shift out of doubt in the journey. You know that you're on this journey. You let go of the word twin flame, because you know that this journey is way beyond just a label. I hope this helps. If you need more help and support, make sure you subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I'm next live. And if you need more help and support, my Twin Flame course is there. It gives you the A to Z of this journey. Plus, you get access in to my weekly support group for a free whole month. And then you can carry on if you want to after that. That's got over 70 hours of coaching. That course and the Twin Flame Awakened Consciousness combined together, which is what you get, and it's got 25% off, gives you everything for you to shift from survival into thriving on this journey. I go in deep. I don't feed the pink fluffy stuff. So if you're ready to really shift, then the course is there for you. And if you're like, I'm beyond that, I am ready now. I am ready to grow a soul-led business. I am ready to do it on the new templating, where I don't work 30, 40-hour weeks, where I maybe work two days a week. And when I say 2 days a week, you work short hours, where you start to help people on a soul level. Often people get really confused between soul coaching and life coaching. It's completely different. Soul coaching deals with an awakening journey. Soul coaching is when we work with the soul vibration and we help people move and align with that Kundalini, with their spiritual gifts and their manifesting power. It is not about really what is going on in the surface. It is about what is going on at a soul level. If you're ready, that course is there ready for you. It's got loads of other extras. Oh, it's got quantum healing course in there, which is one of my most popular courses. That teaches you from how to self-love all the way to being a master teacher. There's over 20 years worth of content in that one course. It's all part of the journey to oneness. Everything is there on my website to help and support you. By the way, there's 50% off that too. Right, I send you much love. I hope this has been helpful. There's loads more videos on my website to help and support you on this journey so you shift, so get out of pain, get out of the toxic energy and do the true journey. I send you much love, many blessings.